Wada kamangori. Kuni lang katakangori ang gari dertono ngona non rato kana. Kanga maybe ana kamedang. Ikumendo mimbilati. So na kalalay baya when you tweak it or when you know and understand where the problem is, it's amazing because that bond you two together. To the woman we look and say, man, I'm really glad that you can help me with that. Sometimes women don't want to let go of the. It's like I'm going to be overseeing what he's doing all the time. But you need to allow yourself and allow them to make a mistake, allow them to learn. And then you correct them in the process. Because one way or the other, you need to find time to enjoy each other. You need to give value to the relationship where it deserves. So, kama na wekirao. In Sakasagalotu, in Nerolak Mevango, in the Matabubali, our children or our grandchildren, they're supposed to feel and see and know the love between us. So you're supposed to be showing the love you have for each other. As the husband, you show your love to your wife. You show her and tell her. You vocalize your love to her. And even though you say, okay, so it's like non-issue. No, continue to tell your wife, thank you. Thank you for the nice meal. Oh, I thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for my shirt, you've ironed it. Oh, I thank you for my shoes. Thank you for doing up the bed. I'm just so grateful. So, and then you tell her, you're so good. Thank you for always looking after me, and thank you for always making my lunch, and thank you for looking after my children. Yeah. So when you continue to say that, oh, it's amazing. It does wonders to the woman when they hear that. Oh, baka mo te lebu weekend na eat okay. Lebu weekend na marama. Sember baka do niya rongo den do na binaka may vale. Se mendo na ngon la kamay ta. Baka sa it's taken for granted. That's your duty. If food is cooked well, that's your duty. If children are fed well, that's your duty. If the house is clean, that's your duty. So it's taken with that thinking that when we do our, perform our responsibilities, that's our duty. So when it becomes a duty to some men or most men, it doesn't deserve any gratitude. It doesn't deserve any thank you because it's your duty. Okenda menda biso takaya. And then they tabi na marama. And don't know me okenda na naturanga menda kaya binakamaliw. Binakamaliw so sarani ko na bal. Hotel taksara nila kamay sa binakanabal. Nangona kira bakawatiki na ke ngasilew. Okay, say Sudana Nero Ulumatua or Rossi, you can remember. Say Sudo Rossi, okay, Saba Bikini, Baka Sanga, Elga Biba Sanga, Nangona Salakukino Kolevuli, Thailand, Kolevuli for 1 year. Our Sanga me hands on of our Sanga, Sudukinofia, Sanga Sudu Ortona, Canaletolia Sanga no. In a Monakiro Sotikina in a Nero Ulumatua, okay, the Kabakina Lili Pikine Tumba. Da kava na kakana kede vale na kava da kava samaki na kakede da kava kwa na ngone osinkila na ndreva na leo na kava ni to gabi kwa na ngono sala ko kina mele ibuli kwa in 1 year when he went for that further studies. Even when he went, I haven't got a driving license yet. The car was parked and I don't know how to drive it. I learned the hard way, but I appreciate it. But then I have to get myself, the car was parked there for months until I get my license, and then I got my license and I started driving. And when I take ownership, when he came back from Thailand, he saw a totally different person in me. Before I was so dependent on him, anything and everything, him. Everything, anything, money, whatever, him. And when he came back, he saw a different version of me. I took on the responsibility. So from that time until today, I took that responsibility. And maybe, you come in on your relationship in the initial stage of your marriage, you had an understanding. And that was okay because it's just the two of you. It's okay because they say, you only have one child. But now, when you can count the heads, the 4 or 5, then you cannot continue the way you were living your life when you met, when there is no children or only one child. Now it's a time for you to discuss, moving forward, to share the burden, share the load. So we can already keep it na ivale na me too. Wango we can ko kenda valu venila lai. Do na linistan going do and retu na likune naike. And then when you come back in the afternoon, you just sit down because you're tired from work, yeah. Obviously, and you sit down and then you call out, "Can I have a cup of tea?" Well, your wife is still holding one here and one still pulling the skirt down here. And you come back with that. And sometimes we're so oblivious to everything around us, we become the center of it all. And we forget to, acknowledge, to appreciate, because that's how marriage works. The candidate, okay, we lack that. We lack the appreciation. And this is the time. And God has done this for